I'm not sure as to why I'm making a second one. We've already made part 1 and part 2. Part 1 was because I'm technologically illiterate sometimes. Keep that vibe going. This Geminian energy has my throat chakra extremely unhappy. But, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do one of these. Okay. We're going to do a crystal pick. And this is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a pick a card. So I'm going to flip. Smith stone. All right. So how this is going to work is I'm going to be picking crystals. I'm going to read the full description. Okay? We're going to see why we may need these. Because it feels like some of these things are going to get very personal. So if I read it and it sounds like it's the type of thing, we could pay attention to what the cards are trying to tell us. Not so much the cards. I'm based off of channeling and intuition. I will literally sit here and do the thing, but cards kind of help give me that visual for you guys. It's just an extra tool I throw in there, and they always tend to confirm. So anyways, Smith stone. It's blue-green, or it can come in pink. Many colors, actually. Appearance is pearly, lustrous, and layers of bubbles. This is Smith stone, by the way. Very pretty. All sizes. So it's there's layers of silky bubbles. Easily obtained in the United States, Australia, Greece, Italy, Mexico, Namibia. I'm not sure. The attributes is for tranquility, charm, kindness, and favorable outcomes. It has an extremely gentle presence and forms a buffer against life's problems. It's the perfect stone for releasing stress that is almost at a breaking point for alleviating a mental breakdown. The stone is ideal for anyone who has had a difficult childhood and who felt unloved or unwanted. Smithsonite heals the inner child and alleviates the effects of emotional abuse and misuse. It is gentle, dissolving, emotional hurt subtly. Its effects are noticed in feeling better rather than in a traumatic emotional release. It may need the support of other crystals that brings in conscious awareness. Quartz points would probably help with that, or rose quartz if it's some wounding around the heart space. Citrine if it's you question everything you do before you do it. It'll help exercise a little bit of that willpower. This is an excellent crystal for birth and rebirth and can treat infertility. Smithsonite aligns the chakras and strengthens psychic abilities. Holding Smithsonite during psychic communication makes you intuitively aware of its validity or otherwise. Placed on the crown chakra, and it connects it to the angelic realm. Psychologically, Smithsonite supports leadership qualities, especially where tact is required. Emotionally, Smithsonite aids difficult relationships, an excellent stone for a secure and balanced life. This stone imparts harmony and diplomacy and remedies unpleasant situations. Physically, as Smithsonite is excellent for your immune system, it can be gridded around all four corners of your bed. Ooh. With a piece under the pillow or under a bedside table. It's particularly effective combined with bloodstone or green tourmaline taped over the thymus. Healing. It heals a dysfunctional immune system, sinus and digestive orders, osteoporosis, and alcoholism. It restores elasticity to veins and muscles. Position. Place as appropriate or carry always. Green ventrine's also coming through for some reason. Place at crown to assist. It says align the chakras. Place pink Smithsonite over heart or thymus. Whoever this is also resonating for, if you have any, especially sexual trauma, Manigo calcite will help immensely with that, especially when paired with like green aventurine. Um, the thymus grid around the better body. Obviously, the different colors have like different properties. Blue-green heals emotional and other wounds by bringing universal love, gently releasing anger, fear, or pain. It balances the energy field between the etheric and emotional bodies, eases panic attacks, assists in attaining the heart's desires, promotes friendship, and is auspicious in midwifery or for nurturing babies. The lavender violet. So maybe some of you are feeling a little bit of violation right now with your energetic field. So I would pay attention to what you absorb in your energetic field. Tricolored fluorite's very, very good for that, for protecting your auric field, which a lot of people don't know. Or auric quartz. Onyx for some of you guys with some really hefty things that are in your environment that you like can't avoid in this moment, which remember, we can pick our timelines, but for the time being, sometimes we need to think logically before we move on to other things. So onyx will definitely absorb, or it will absorb it, rather than, normally I would suggest like obsidian because it's a volcanic glass, so it reflects that away. But if that can be absorbed and transmuted with that onyx, you might want to transmute it by burying it in the soil. That would be great. Anyways, so the lavender violet has a very gentle vibration, clears negative energy, and encourages joyful spiritual service. This is also for someone who may be dealing a lot with some solar plexus things. And higher states of consciousness, giving guidance and protection. And it's an excellent stone for meditation and soul retrieval. And facilitates going back into past lives to regain soul energy that did not make the transition away from past life death. In this respect, it can heal past life death trauma and point away to soul healing. Physically, it soothes neuralgia and inflammation. Lavender pink has a very loving vibration. It heals the heart experiences of abandonment and abuse, rebuilding trust and security, assisting in feeling loved and supported by the universe. It is green stones would be great to also assist with this. It is helpful in convalescence and soothes pain. Lavender pink helps ameliorate drug and alcohol problems and the emotions that lie behind them. The yellow smithsonite balances the solar plexus chakra and the mental body. It releases old hurts and outgrown emotional patterning. Maybe someone's having heart palpitations. Someone. That would be going more towards the people who might need the lavender violet one. And I understand we can't all make it to the crystal shops right now, so that's fine. We're already almost 9 minutes into this. 9 months. One of y'all is coming up with a grand project, or you are pregnant or going to get pregnant. So take that as it resonates. But if some of you are birthing projects, just understand that you are extremely fertile right now, and you need to make sure that you are manifesting exactly what you wish, because you tell the universe in order that you want a burger, you don't tell them anything that you want. You could be getting a burger that you don't even want with everything that you're allergic on it, and it doesn't even resonate for you. But anyways, the yellow one, it aids digestion and assimilation of nutrients and relieves skin problems. And the person that is for, you already know who you are. Someone who feels very, very trapped. Oh, that was funny. I don't know if you saw that. You didn't, but the cards, literally 2 of them swept off the top of the deck right on top of it. You're avoiding taking a leap into something. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Moon. We have the High Priest. That's 3 major arcanas. Holy crap. You know what you're not looking at. You know why you're not taking the jump. You know what those setbacks are. You seem very, very trapped here. Like you're just reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. Sometimes there's this aspect of like this fighting, there's this aspect of just lethargy, there's this, it's like this whole triple aspect to this individual. And then someone who's just like asking for help, doesn't know where to go, but there's a straight up path in the middle of these fucking, this is all one person going through these different things. And the thing that's keeping that going is that mentality of duality. Yet again, holding on to that duality. You may be getting a lot of messages in dream space right now, because there's a head with this third eye that's very, very open. And it's dreaming this. There's this sense of needing a pause for self-reflection. To have an honest, okay? I'm going to really emphasize honest conversation with yourself. And as I said that, 11:11. And then we have a 2, but it's like 11 there. If you think this is for you, it's for you. And this is also partially for me. There's these, I'm looking at this card right here, the High Priestess. I'm getting this inner vision of like the veins of an eye, but like each part of the eye is like a portal. It's just different things, ways you can look at something, and you are cutting out certain parts of the vision. That's why this moon card is here. Like the moon is the intuition. There's this, you do have this crab here, so that's like very Cancerian energy. It's almost like trying to reach out of a situation that you have put yourself in, the comfort of that. There's also another, a couple of silhouettes here, faces. You got some deer in the background, very, very faint. Which deer are very intuitive and peaceful and loving and gentle, and they take their time, but they stay together as a pact. So you do have quite a very huge spiritual team here. It's just covered in this fog of this duality that you are not letting go of. And you're cutting out aspects of the dark and of the light, right? And you know that in between, like you're kind of like pulling yourself, like I get this pulling energy. Why are you pulling yourself apart into opposite sectors? Like we are multifaceted, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, we embody so many qualities. Like if you think of if we were to separate the shadowy energy, right? It's just like if we were to just look at it. It can either serve to protect or it can over-toxify, right? There's multifacets within all of that. Everything is a sliding scale of when you know when to turn certain parts of yourself on to better deal with things. You may be dealing a lot with some... Sorry, I got a message. You may be dealing with some sacral stuff. Energy clearing will be really... Carnelian will be great for that as well. For the person, I know I'm one of the people that some of this message is for. But there's at least 2 other people that are hearing this message, and it's just banging real loud. It's really resonating. Take what you need to, right? And once you start allowing that block and that sacral to move out, you can access that beautiful fucking willpower energy, that strength energy, like the strength card. Because right now it's keeping you stagnant. We got more moon energy, we got that sun. There's so much of this duality, and it's almost like there's this turning of a blind eye. Like this eye is directly on the corner of this pillar. Just kind of like, oh, no, I'm going to split my vision and decide to see what I want to see, when I want to see it, and etc. And not see it when I don't want to see it. It's not how it works. Because you are indeed very, very, very intuitive. You were right there in the center. Pay attention to what your dreams are telling you. Write your dreams. The easiest way I feel some of you individuals who are resonating with this pile are going to help your situation or get out of a situation, whatever, is to have your dreams, drink some nice tea, open up just, do what you gotta, make it real nice and spiritual and comfy for yourself at night. Treat your bedroom, your bed as a sacred space. Nourish yourself, make sure you're drinking lots of water. When you go to sleep, you can ask your guides to give you the message. You're probably already getting them, whether you're asking for them or not. Even if you want them to stop, they're coming through because they're trying to connect with you. When you wake up, get a blue pen, something blue. It'll help with that throat. Even if you're half asleep, I don't care if it's just a word or two that you come to mind when you wake up. Write them down. Write what you can down. Oranges will help also process this when you're looking back on them, or like in between, for you to be able to have that open heart, to be able to, it's almost like this open heart surgery, a very gentle one that you would be doing with yourself. That vitamin C is really, for some reason my guy's been saying, is vitamin C, especially like those oranges, those clementines. Have one of those. If you like wake up and you're like in a mode where you can't eat when you wake up, it'll help open that heart space so you can better process what messages are coming through, because you are getting literally bombarded with messages. Write it all down. Process it. And then write about it. How do you feel about this? What's going on in this dream? What is it telling you? What are you feeling in the dream? The thing about spirituality is so many people they try to do these spiritual bypasses of looking past the feeling, not allowing themselves to feel the thing because they shouldn't feel a certain way. And at that point, you're literally putting yourself back into duality. Sometimes I do it too. Sometimes feeling things are hard. I used to be a heroin addict. I didn't want to fucking look at anything. I wanted to numb everything. Not everything. I wanted to numb the pain, but I numbed everything, which meant I couldn't see anything. But the thing is, you can see really well. Why are we in a self-destructive fucking vortex? Write about it. Think about it. Vibe with it. Flow with it. Make some poems. Cry a little. Eat your fucking oranges while you fucking let it all come out. Because the thing is I feel like the dream space, that Neptunian, is going to allow that too much of stagnant energy to move around in a more vast space, so it can flow, so you can just grab hold of one thought bubble at a time and just write about it. Open your heart space to allow yourself to work through it, to understand it, because you are the only one who is going to be able to get yourself out of this. Don't matter what fucking readings you watch, doesn't matter what advice you ask from anyone, doesn't matter. You literally know, girl. Like I said, I'm really trying to stray away from genders, but that's just me being sassy. Come on, yo. You are literally the creator in all of this. Like, you see it all. Are you trying to go somewhere, or are you trying to stay stuck? I don't think you want to be stuck. But anyways, that's for one. So we got 1833. All right. Now we're moving on to the second crystal. I don't know how many I can fit in this fucking video. All right. I did see fluorite, but it didn't feel right for me for some reason. Magnesite. I don't know. This is what it looks like. It looks like a brain. So this might be something that's gonna help with this Gemini energy. Very fast energy that we're going through right now. Just, I don't know how to explain it. Not even that. It's like just fast. Placed on third eye. It helps with your meditation, your relaxation, enhances visualization and imagery, opens the heart chakra, stimulates heartfelt love, including love for the self, which is necessary before you can embrace the love from other people. Yeah! Magnesite could be very helpful in the practice of unconditional love in situations where relationships and other people are difficult because of their behavior or addictions. It helps you to feel centered, standing by placidly, I don't know, and allowing other person to be totally who they are. Ooh. Yeah, I keep my tags off of my thing because they're so cute that I take the little without requiring them to change or be affected yourself in any way, any way by their difficulties. Psychologically, magnetite brings to the surface all forms of self-deceit. It helps to recognize unconscious thoughts and feelings, to explore the reason for these, taking you back to the past if necessary, and induces a positive attitude to life. Magnetite helps egotistical people to take the back seat and teaches how to listen attentively to others, which we all can do more of, especially my ass. Just saying. The brain-like form of magnetite has a powerful effect on the mind, bringing the hemispheres into harmony, yet again melding both together, stimulating ideas of their application. Magnetite brings a calming effect to the emotions, promoting tolerance and emotional stress. It supports people who are nervous and fearful and helps them to overcome irritability and intolerance. Magnetite contains a high level of magnesium and aids an absorption in the body. It detoxifies and neutralizes body odor, acts as an antispasmodic and muscle relaxant, treats menstrual, stomach, and intestinal vascular cramps and the pain of gallbladder and kidney stones. Magnetite treats bone and teeth disorders and prevents epilepsy. It relieves headaches, especially migraines, and slows blood clotting. Magnetite speeds up fat metabolism and disperses cholesterol, preventing arteriosclerosis and angina. Not vagina, angina. It is useful preventative for heart disease. It balances body temperature, lessening fevers and chills. Position is places appropriate in contact with the skin, can be used as a gem essence for internal and external application. So anyways, that's a pretty cool stone. So for this person, I'm feeling I want to see the kind of person you already may not know who you are. But let's see if this one. Oh, shit. Okay. See, the thing is, sometimes tarot does the thing where it wants to talk to you. It's coming up with all of my fucking totem animals right now. So if you are anything like me and you have a very fast-paced mind, if you have intense aspects with Neptunian, for some reason, something about Babylonia is coming in. Babylon. Don't know. That might be something for someone with ancestors, something like that. 44 also was shown. So, we're going to see why. So this person might be very, very optimistic, innovative, very focused on stability, maybe kind of withdrawn with from collaboration right now. It might be going through some challenges right now, but still growing, but still going, like, the challenges are there. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you're growing through the challenges. All right, so what messages? Is there anything that needs to come through? There's some situations in this life that we just need to leave alone. Especially when we're growing, it's very vital to the point where sometimes getting ourselves involved or overexerting ourselves into certain situations can keep us in a stagnant energy. And in being stagnant, there's this rush of energy. This rush of energy of not allowing yourself to get over the hump. Exercising too much of a lack of grounding. And putting yourself in this lonely position time after time. On a deep level, why does this individual put themselves in a lonely position? It's the out of balance, but the balance is there if you allow yourself to just flow with it, not force it, and allow the divine to take the wheel once in a while. To not always overthink, because sometimes your avatar kind of gets in the way of that because you just get so caught up in the stimulation and the simulation that sometimes it is hard to, or it feels like it's hard rather, to communicate with the stars, with the guides that do wish to communicate with you. Not allowing yourself the abundance for a stable foundation. Questioning stability in all the wrong ways. Whatever is stable, and it's oftentimes looked at as unstable. And in turn, that's creating a tower that's blocking the divine from helping you create a new world for yourself, or a new experience, a new journey into the world, a new step into the world. Not even to the world, just this, I don't want to say new world, it's like this new step into the void. It's just all anxiety based. So I do also want to ask, because I feel like this individual may need 2 or 3 other crystals. As I saw, 33. All right. Chrysoberyl. Very beautiful. Let's see. New beginnings. Brings compassion, forgiveness, generosity, and confidence, aligning the solar plexus and crown chakras. Incorporates the mind into spiritual endeavor and opens up the crown chakra, increasing both spiritual and personal power, and is excellent for creativity. Psychologically, chrysoberyl strengthens self-worth and releases outworn energy patterns. Mentally, chrysoberyl helps you see both sides of a problem or situation to use a strategic planning. Emotionally, it encourages forgiveness for those who have perpetuated injustices. You may have some toxic relationship with family, maybe. Friends, close loved ones. I'm extremely feeling with family. Used with other crystals, chrysoberyl highlights the cause of disease. I'm telling you, this pile is definitely my pile. That's kind of why I was like, I feel attacked. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have my own things, because I do, all right? I do. I don't know why below it says alexandrite. The crystal of contrast, it opens intuition and metaphysical abilities, creates a strong will and personal magnetism. Regenerative, it builds self-respect and supports rebirth of inner and outer self. Alexandrite centers, reinforces, and realigns the mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. It brings and expands creativity, expedites change, and it enhances manifestation. An emotional soother, Alexandrite teaches how to expend less effort. Girl, I need this stone. Yes. It stimulates imagery, including dreams and imagination, and healing. In healing, it aids the nervous system, spleen, pancreas, and male productive organs, and regenerates neurological tissue. Alexandrite treats non-assimilation of protein, side effects, and leukemia, and relieves tension from neck muscles. It has a powerful detoxifying action that stimulates the liver. Cat's eye has magical properties. It is grounding stone that stimulates the intuition. It dispels negative energies from the aura and provides protection. It brings confidence, happiness, serenity, and good luck. Cat's eye treats eye disorders and improves night vision. It alleviates headaches and facial pain. Wear on the right hand side of the body. Cymophane, Cymophane, is a form of cat's eye. It stimulates and stabilizes the intellect and supports flexibility of the mind. This is also on page 83, indicative of 11. As I saw 156, 11, 11, so, or 1, 1, 1. There you go. Give yourself some love-ins right now. And that's for me too. It enhances unconditional love. It's funny because I said it was going to have a few stones, and in that, it literally had 1, 2, 3, 4. And it wasn't just, it was literally like, this is the main stone, and these followed it. So, also, I feel like someone's needing to go red or an orange. And guess what we have? We have sunstone. All right, so 32. I'm not going to remember all this shit. So like 18 and then 32 is what I'm going to remember. Okay, 1832. That's like a brandy name, like a alcohol name, I think. Attributes. Sunstone is a joyful... We're going to clear the board, actually. I'm just saying, y'all. Also, that last pile, that was definitely for me. I felt a little attacked, but it's okay. Spirit does funny things, and it's funny. I saw 3311. So this is exactly where we need to be. Exactly where we need to be. Alright, so we cleared the board. Beautiful. Alright, Sunstone. We're back on it. 33. Sunstone will if life has lost its sweetness, Sunstone will restore it and help you nurture yourself, clearing all the chakras and bringing light and energy. The sun, it says stone. Get in the sun. If you can't get sunstone, get in the sun. Soak that shit in. Psychic, what? So this is for someone psychic. I was about to say soak in the sunlight. So you're probably pretty psychic. I don't even really like using that word so much. You just have a pretty strong abilities. You might also, whoever this is for as well, you might be having some problems with your downstairs mix-up. Especially my lady friends. Absorb them light codes a little. Let the sun go on your eyelashes and just tune into the beautiful colors and the codes that come through there. I know I'm super woo. I don't care. I feel like I know exactly who the specific person this is for right now. I don't talk to you often, but hi, and I love you. Sending love to you, girl. Allows the real self to shine through happily. Traditionally, it is linked to the benevolent gods and luck and good fortune. This is an alchemical stone that brings a profound connection to the light and regenerative power of the sun during meditation in everyday life. Sunstone is extremely useful for removing hooks from other people. Whether located in the chakras or the aura, these hooks can be at the mental. The person I think this is also for, one of the stones this person had gifted me is literally on the next page, which I think is hilarious, and one that I wear. Which also, if you're not that person, it's fine. Like, it can resonate for multiple people. They have the effect of draining your energy. Okay, wait. These hooks can be at the mental or emotional level and may come from possessive parents, children, or lovers. They have the effect of draining your energy. Sunstone lovingly returns the contact to the other person and is extremely beneficial for tie cutting. Keeping sunstone with you at all times if you have difficulty saying no and continually making sacrifices for others. Removing codependency. Oh yes, girl, maybe I need some of this. It facilitates self-empowerment, independence, and vitality. If procrastination is holding you back, sunstone will overcome it. Emotionally, sunstone acts as an antidepressant and lifts dark moods. It is particularly effective. Why did the word festive come to mind? Maybe something's happening in the fall something's happening in the fall for all of us. But anyways. Lightening the darkness of winter, detaches from feelings of being discriminated against, disadvantaged, and abandoned, removing inhibitions and hang-ups. Sunstone reverses feelings of failure and increases self-worth and confidence. Encouraging optimism and enthusiasm, sunstone switches to a positive take on events. Even the most, and I'm feeling like this person also, or the people who this resonates with, you might tend to trip up on your words a lot, thinking that your voice doesn't matter. It fucking matters, bitch, okay? Sunstone switches to a positive take on things. Even the most incorrigible pessimist responds to sunstone. Placed on the solar plexus, sunstone lifts out heavy or repressed emotions and transmutes them. Stop picking at the things. See, I'm picking at my face. Stop picking at the things that don't need to be picked at anymore. They're done. You're at a new leaf. You've made the new leaf. You didn't even turn to a new leaf. You made that bitch. I don't know. Watch how they make paper. It's pretty cool. Sunstone lifts... Sunstone simulates self-healing powers, regulates the autonomic... Whatever. Freaking Gemini energy right now. Nervous system and harmonizes the organs. There might be a need to organize your thoughts right now. Sit with your own thoughts, alone, journal a little bit. It treats chronic sore throats and relieves stomach ulcers. Exceptionally good for seasonal affective disorder. Sunstone lifts any depression. Sunstone can be gridded around the body and relieves cartilage problems, rheumatism, and general body aches and pains. Place where a hold is appropriate. Sunstone is particularly beneficial when used in the sun. Also, see yellow labradorite. Okay. Which is right behind the first stone we went over, which is funny. What do you mean? I said 177. Oh, let me check again. 71. Interesting. Sevens might be a big thing for you. And that's also a confirmation number for me. What? Weird. Sorry, there's something in my shit. Okay. Yellow labradorite. Specifically, assesses the highest levels of consciousness, enhances visualizations, trance, clairvoyance, and channeling, and is beneficial for the solar plexus chakra and expands the mental body, bringing in higher wisdom. It heals the stomach, spleen, liver, gallbladder, and adrenal glands. Place on the third eye or the solar plexus or hold it. For some reason, I also felt like there was a physical thing. Okay. Treats disorders of the eyes, brain, relieves stress, regulates metabolism, treats cold, gout, rheumatism, balances... It's two things about rheumatism. Balances hormones and relieves menstrual tension and lowers blood pressure. Labradorite can be used as a witness during radionic treatment, pinpointing the cause of dis-ease. Not disease, dis-ease. Remember, you are not your traumas. Stop reliving that shit. Stop over resonating with mental illnesses the doctors give you. It's bullshit. They're all gifts in a divine right, but society has made a lot of these mental illnesses, and no, I'm not a doctor, but this is my spiritual belief, right? A lot of mental illnesses that we have are actually gifts that people just haven't tuned into yet. Yeah, see? You're holding on to a way. You're holding on to an old way. Gotta let it go, because look what you really are. You got the whole world in your hand. You seem like you're looking very unsure. You're always looking far out. Whoever this is, looking too far ahead and not at what's literally right in front of you, the blessings you have right now, and the fact that you also have the ability to manifest anything because you are the magician. I'm getting kind of like Aquarian energy. I'm getting a little bit of Virgo, Taurian energy, Sagittarius. Sagittarius might be a node for you, or it might be just because of the shift that this is affecting you in the way that it is. But like I was saying, mental illnesses are, if you look at any single one of them, a lot of them have their special thing that helps you spiritually, that are spiritual gifts that have been given to us. But because we're told that they're not normal, and I don't know, they all try to put us in cookie cutter mold. And when we have these abilities, you know, they started doing psychology and trying to shove people in a cookie cutter, whatever, and saying that it's all sickness or illness. It's dis-ease, maybe sometimes, some mental dis-ease. And the only reason that it's a dis-ease, not a disease, because that's what we're taught to think. Right? So I was talking to a friend today about social anxiety. That is just someone who's very aware of their surroundings. Right now, you were suggested the sunstone. You are the sun in reverse right now. Yet again, you could be this naked baby on the back of a fucking horse, right? Letting it all hang out. But you're holding on to something tight. And this also is something in your lower chakras right now. You may not feel safe. There's maybe this feeling of not feeling safe with what's going on. I do believe this has been triggered by quarantine. I know exactly who I'm talking to right now, but I know there are other people who are going to resonate with this. But to the person specific, I'm all of you guys. I love you. You were safe. Have faith. You were powerful. You were strong. You were beautiful. Okay? Very Leo energy too. We're stepping into our power. Okay? So for everybody who's on my woo channel now, I need to go rest and go have a little bit of fun with my art and channel that Taurian energy of just art and all the beautiful things. I need to give my throat chakra a rest. I hope those crystals helped. If you do not have those crystals, don't have access to them, listen to just take your notes of maybe where you need to look or what you need to do, or things that'll help you with that. Foods that help those chakras, the blocks. Do some yoga. Sit in the silence a little bit. Talk to your guides. They won't guide you wrong. I think everyone in this reading that got brought up, you're all extremely of like this highest order almost. You know the steps. You know the dance. You just gotta allow yourself to dance. As do I. Which is why I'm going to go draw. I'm kind of tired, but I will talk to you guys soon. And I love you guys so, so much. Please stay strong and know that you are not alone and that everything is happening for a reason.